that, and also what is probably the biggest weakness from USC that you can exploit. I'll give you one on both sides of the ball. I say that in the Big Ten, the two most important things are being able to run the ball and being able to stop the run. Right now, USC is 87th in rush defense, Penn State is 4th, and 78th in rush offense, Penn State is 17th. Let's take a look at USC's rushing differential in some of their games this season. Against LSU, they got outrushed by 48 yards, against Minnesota by 20, and against Michigan by 194. Michigan's probably the closest team to us than they've played, and Michigan also doesn't have a quarterback. Remember, none of the teams that USC's played have true all-around offenses. If you try and stack the box to contain the run against Penn State, bad things will happen to you when Aller throws downfield. I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago how good Tyler Warren and some of the other receivers on this team have been. Penn State might not have the very best wide receivers in the country, but if you leave them in one-on-one situations all the time, you're going to find out what they can do, especially with Tyler Warren. I don't think there's a DB or linebacker in the country that can defend him one-on-one downfield. But then I also got some challenges, I'm challenging the team. These are some things that we need to work on and focus on going into this game. I want to score a touchdown on our first drive. Let's open up the playbook a bit. Let's stay on schedule. Let's pound the rock. Let's wear down the defense. Let's score a touchdown on the first drive. If the crowd of 70,000 in Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, if that is loud at all, if anybody has any doubts about Penn State's offense early on, let's put it all to rest. Let's score a tutty on the first drive of the game. Get that early 7-0 lead and then let the defense go to work. In the red zone, just overall, let's score a touchdown every time we get to the red zone. I don't want any red zone turnovers or field goals. No, a couple times it's been, we'll commit a turnover when we're about to score, or, we'll just settle for a field goal. But let's not do that. Let's score a touchdown every time we get into the red zone. And then on the defensive side of the ball, let's get turnovers. We didn't get any against UCLA. I know Garbers was out, and then Martin did a really good job protecting the football. But Moss for USC has 4 interceptions this season. As a team, USC has put the ball on the ground 9 times and only lost 5 of those fumbles. Let's go take the ball away. This Penn State team is going to need to win the turnover battle to win big games. And I'm not saying that in this particular game we're going to need to win the turnover battle, but it would sure be nice. And I think it would be a good way to flex the muscles of this team and especially the defense. With transitioning from Tom Allen from Manny Diaz, it's been a little less turnover happy. I know last year was a little ridiculous and it was obvious the numbers were going to decline, but I didn't expect this much, right? Let's boost that, right? Let's go into this game looking for takeaways, looking to make big plays, looking for sacks. I know this team has done a really good job getting to the quarterback so far this season. Zane Durant, Abdul Carter, Deni Dennis Sutton. Man, DDS had a really good game last week against UCLA. I know I didn't say his name yet, but got to give him some credit for that. Zeke Wheatley filling in for KJ. Deep, same with Jay Reed. See if those guys can get some picks in the defensive backfield. With that all being said, my prediction, Penn State 31-14 for USC. A nice 17-point win for the Nittany Lions in LA. Let's make it happen.